Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome back to the Pro Ice Gamer. Today we are going to be doing today we are going to be reacting to Bronzo. I survived 100 days as a vampire part 3.
My regeneration abilities. I then headed back home, finding some sheep along the way, and sucked their blood to heal up. Oh look, some wool! I was finally able to make a bed, so I ran as fast as I could back home. Alright, it's good to be back. Now where will I sleep? I built a coffin out of some of the wood, and then got some rest for the night, because vampires sleep in coffins, not beds. On day 17, I dreamt of the alpha.
I didn't knew that those fictional vampires slept in coffins. I have heard stories of vampires, but no.
A werewolf! What do you want with me?
I despise all vampires. They're leeches, sucking the blood of anything that moves.
That's not true. We're pretty cool. He then told me he was working on a plan to eradicate all vampires.
I will put an end to this misery.
You know, not all vampires enjoy sucking blood. In fact, I prefer to do things in a humane way.
Nonsense. I don't care about what you have to say.
Why can't we just make peace with each other? I vowed to stop him, since he didn't want peace between the two species.
Good luck with that, you filthy beast. With the help of the vampire hunters and our werewolf alliance, all of you will die.
I then woke up from that horrible nightmare and wanted to share it with Buffy. On nights 18 through 21, I told Buffy about my weird dream. Buffy, you'll never guess what happened. I told her about how the alpha werewolf wanted to eradicate all the vampires, and she then told me her plan.
We're not letting that happen. I'll help you take him down.
I appreciate your help, but I think you shouldn't stick around.
Huh? Why is that?
Although Buffy really wanted to help me, I couldn't let her stay with me anymore. What I was about to tell her was either going to make or break our friendship. You see, I can't resist myself anymore. Every time I look at you, I have a sudden urge to suck your blood.
Oh, really? Well, I'm flattered. You know, I can still help you. I really believe in you, Bronzo.
You sure? I don't want to hurt you. I actually really like you, Buffy.
I'm sure of it. We'll get through this together.
I felt myself grow fonder of Buffy every moment we spent together, so it was going to be a challenge not to kill her. I agreed to let Buffy help me fight the werewolf, and I then went mining for some more iron to make some iron armor and complete my set. On nights 22 through 26, I decided I needed more allies, so I went to conquer a village. This seems like a good place. I began to conquer the villagers by defending the beacon, which then made the villagers angry towards me. Luckily, some vampires noticed and came to help. I am here to claim this land and the people in it. Either you fight with me or you're against me. It's Morbin time! The villagers brought out their weapons and tried defending themselves against me by starting their attack. The vampires and I fought against the villagers, killing most of them along the way. Wait a minute, what's going on? Slowly, the village started transforming into a vampire forest, and a couple of villagers turned into vampires. Well, this is not what I expected. Luckily, I captured some of the normal villagers before they escaped. I then traded the farmer vampire villager some wheat to get emeralds, and then I traded another vampire villager to get some pure blood. Shall we make a trade?
A trade, you say?
Thank you for the deal. Goodbye now. I took the blood with me and went home to get some rest. On nights 27 through 31, I traveled to a nearby swamp. I then found a little goblin who was fighting a crocodile. He looked like he was losing, so I decided to step in. I'm here to help. I helped the goblin fight against the crocodile using...
I think Bronzo should make a new sword because we can all clearly see his sword is about to die.
my sword to take him down. Stay back! I got this! I finally killed the crocodile, and the goblin came to thank me for helping him.
Thank you so much for helping me. I thought I was going to get eaten alive.
I'm happy I could get here on time. He then told me that if I followed him back to his castle, his king would reward me. Okay, lead the way. I followed the goblin into the castle and saw that it was filled with all kinds of goblins. The goblin then told me to speak to his king, who was sitting on his throne, ready to greet me.
Thank you for saving my little minion. Your efforts are much appreciated.
Of course, Your Highness.
I really hate those vampire hunters and werewolves. objects, and the wolves have been eating us.
Well, I will do anything I can to stop them.
You better, or else I will personally see that you will die.
Oop.
Just kidding. I like you, Bronzo. Though I am feeling some deja vu. Perhaps we knew each other in another life. But I digress from the matter at hand.
He then gifted me an umbrella, which I could
I didn't like the goblin's voice.
use to be out in the sunlight.
This will help you survive the harsh weather. Vampires like you are sensitive to these conditions.
This is perfect. It'll help me on my journey in fighting the alpha wolf. I thanked him and took his gift with me, feeling more prepared for my long travels. On nights 32 through 36, I leveled up and was able to turn into a bat. Whoa, this is awesome. Dracula would be proud. Now that I had turned into a bat, I went flying into a cave in search for more resources. I then started mining for iron to build my full iron armor set. I gotta be well prepared for this fight. Just then, I started getting attacked by auras, who were robot-like women with hearts of flint. Ah! Where did you ladies come from? They had daggers of flint and used them to fight against me. But I knew that with my unique powers, I would soon defeat them. I killed all the auras, and every time one of them died, they would drop some flint. I then turned into a bat and flew away. Ooh, this gives me a good idea. I came up with a plan of placing torches all around my base to ward off anybody trying to attack us. This will keep Buffy and I secure from our enemies. I also built a fence around the base so that we could be extra protected before our battle. On nights 37 through 40, I went back into the caves. I need to gather some more materials. I went mining for some diamonds, and luckily, I found plenty in this cave. Nice, this will be more than I need. I used the diamonds to build a sword and a pickaxe. Heck yeah, now I'm unstoppable. With my new tools, I went back home to expand my base by adding a basement. This will be good for storing all of my blood. I then made a bunch of blood containers I would then place in my new basement. After I was done, I had an unexpected visitor. Dracula decided to pay me a visit.
Hello? May I enter your chamber?
Dracula, come inside. I gotta show you my new stuff. I welcomed Dracula inside my base, and he then told me about the rule that all vampires must do before entering a home.
You see, vampires may only enter after asking for permission. Except for me. My premises are open to everyone.
Oh, wow. I don't think I have been following that rule.
What do you mean you haven't been following it? I physically cannot come into a new building without asking for permission.
I don't know. I just kind of walk in.
Oh, you millennials, you have it so easy. Next you'll be telling me that the sunlight does not instantly kill you and it just makes you sparkle.
I don't know much about the sparkling thing.
Well, whatever. I have some stuff for you to help you with your vegan thing.
Honestly, I don't see how killing cows makes me a vegan. Kinda feels like the opposite.
Do you want my gifts or not?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I want them. He then gave me a recipe I could use to make more meat grinders and blood sieves. Oh, thanks. I still can't get over the taste. This will be very helpful. I then thought about how I may need some quartz in order to get this recipe started. But then Dracula offered to save me a trip to the Nether.
Take these quartz. I am always stocked up on fine resources.
I then started making a few grinders and sieves
Dracula is a rich man.
and placed them on some of the blood containers I finished building. Perfect! Now I'm ready to get some meat. On nights 41 through 43, I went mining for more diamonds before hunting. I'm gonna have the toughest armor in the game. With all the diamonds I collected, I was able to make some boots and a chest plate. After building my armor, I then went hunting for a lot of different animals I found along the way, such as cows, chickens, pigs, and more. I gathered all the meat from my hunting journey and took it back with me to fill inside of my empty grinders. I arrived back home and began grinding all the meat, collecting lots of blood. I was ready to become stronger, but when I tried to level up, I couldn't. What the heck? I must need a stronger altar for this to work. Just then, I saw Luca come back and greet me.
Hey!
Luca, how's it been?
You'll never believe what happened to me.
What happened?
Yes.
You killed the alpha wolf?
Ha, I wish. Nah, but it's still super cool. Keep guessing.
You learned how to disguise yourself as a vampire hunter?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer to doing that.
Wait, did you?
I leveled up to level 5. I gotta show you how I did
He then told me that I needed to create an altar of infusion in order to level up, so I needed to go find all the necessary resources. On nights 44 through 49, I went out to collect materials to upgrade my altar. According to
Okay guys, this is going to be it for part 3. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in part 4. Allah Hafiz.